Objective Geology, multiple choice questions with answers. This is the solved question paper of UPSC Geology, Degree Colleges Exam 2012 solved question paper. This question paper is useful for various competitive exams like CSIR, NET, GATE, GSI and other exams. Welcome to set 4. First question. The fold in which the axial plane is almost horizontal is called. The choices given are A. Recumbent fold, B. Fan folds, C. Box folds and D. Isoclinal folds. The correct option is A. Recumbent folds. A fold with axial plane which is almost horizontal is called a recumbent fold. So A. Recumbent fold is the correct option. Next question. The uniform force exerted on a body equally from all sides is A. The atmospheric pressure, B. The confining pressure, C. Hydrostatic pressure and D. Directed pressure. So the correct option is C. Hydrostatic pressure. The liquids and gases exert equal pressure on all sides of a container, and the normal force exerted by a liquid per unit area of the surface in contact is called hydrostatic pressure or pressure of the liquid. So the uniform force exerted by the body equally from all sides is hydrostatic pressure. Next question. A limited area of older rocks surrounded by younger rocks are called A. Inlier, B. Outlier, C. Overlap, D. Offlap. A limited area of older rocks surrounded by younger rocks are known as inlier. Inliers are usually formed when the younger rocks above are eroded away, revealing the older rocks underneath. So that's why inlier is a limited area of older rocks surrounded by younger rocks. A is the correct option. Next question. The moment in which no rotation of blocks relative to each other is called A. Positive dilation, B. Rotational moment, C. Non-affine moment, D. Translation moment. So the correct option is D. Translation moment. Translation motion is when all the points of an object move in a single direction at a uniform speed, and hence there is no change in the object's orientation. All the particles in the object move parallel to each other, and the movement in which there is no rotation of the blocks relative to each other is called as a translation moment. D is the correct option. Next question. Glacial deposits are formed as one of the following ways. A. Action of ice, B. Action of stream, C. Action of sea and D. Action of river. This is a very simple and straightforward question. So glacial deposits are formed by the action of ice. Next question. Aeolian deposits are formed by the action of A. River, B. Wind, C. Ice and D. Gravity. So obviously aeolian deposits are formed by the action of wind, and these aeolian deposits are deposits which are created by wind erosion, transportation and deposition of sediment, and they can be found in a variety of environment including deserts, beaches and dry lake beds. Next question. Perched water table generally occurs A. Above the water table, B. Below the water table, C. Along the river and D. Along the stream. Perched water table generally occurs above the water table. A perched water table is also known as a perched aquifer. It generally occurs above the regional water table and is created by an impermeable layer of rock or sediment. Next question. In the deltaic environment, the accumulated sediments acquire A. Triangle shape, B. Rectangle shape, C. Square shape and D. Trapezohedron shape. In the deltaic environment, the accumulated sediments acquire a triangle shape. A river delta is a triangular landform created by the deposition of sediments that are carried by the waters of a river. So A. Triangle shape is the correct answer. Next question. The process of repeated filling up and cutting of channels upon the valley floor is known as A. Pedestal, B. Braiding, C. Ventifact and D. Meander. So the correct option is B. Braiding. This braiding is maintained by a repetition of these initial bar scale processes in the individual channels of the braided network. So the process of repeated filling up and cutting of channels upon the valley floor is known as braiding. Next question. Conglomerates are A. Sedimentary rock with angular pebbles, B. Sedimentary rock with rounded pebbles, C. Igneous rock with plutonic nature and D. High grade metamorphic rocks. So conglomerates are sedimentary rock with rounded pebbles. B is the correct option. Next question. Arkose is formed by mechanical disintegration of A. Condylite rock, B. Basalt rock, C. Granite rock and D. Charnochitra. Arkose is formed by mechanical disintegration of granite rock. Arkose is a sedimentary rock that form when feldspar-rich igneous or metamorphic rocks weather and disintegrate mechanically. Next question. Paleobotany studies are related to A. Plant fossils, B. Ancient animals, C. Minerals, D. Rocks. Paleobotany studies are related to plant fossils. A is the correct option. Next question. Anthozoa belongs to the phylum A. Brachiopod, B. Echinoda, C. Coelenterata and D. Arthropoda. Anthozoa belongs to the phylum Coelenterata. C is the correct option. Next question. Remote sensing technique is particularly used for A. Studying inaccessible and large areas, B. Studying accessible and limited areas, C. Studying limited areas and D. Studying limited and accessible areas only. So remote sensing techniques is particularly used for studying inaccessible and larger areas. Next question. Nautilus belongs to A. Coelenterate, B. Cephalopoda, C. Gastropoda and D. Trilobite. The correct option is Nautilus belongs to Cephalopoda. So this belongs to kingdom Animalia and class Cephalopoda and order Nautilidia. Next question. Find out the symmetry elements of the cubic system of the Galena type from the following. A. 5 planes, 5 axes and the center present. B. 13 axes, 9 planes and center of symmetry present. C. 3 planes, 3 axes and center of symmetry. And D. 6 planes, 3 axes and center of symmetry. So the correct option goes as B. The symmetry elements of the cubic system of Galena consists of 13 axes, 9 planes and center of symmetry. Next question. Interfacial angle is generally measured by A. goniometer, B. lactometer, C. hydrometer and D. clinometer. Interfacial angle is generally measured by goniometer. So a goniometer is an instrument used to measure the interfacial angles. Next question. Interfacial angle is the angle between A. any two faces of a crystal, B. two rock beds, C. dip and strike, D. and strata of the beds. So interfacial angle is the angle between any two faces of a crystal. A is the correct option. Next question. The mineral zircon crystallizes in A. cubic system, B. hexagonal system, C. tetragonal system and D. monoclinic system. The mineral zircon crystallizes in the tetragonal system. Zircon is an orthosilicate mineral when with a relatively open structure and where the isolated silicon oxide tetrahedra they share corners and edges with zircon oxide dodecahedra. Next question. If the light is transmitted with the same velocity in all directions, then substances are said to be A. isotropic, B. anisotropic, C. opaque and D. transparent. If light is transmitted with the same velocity in all directions, then such substances are said to be isotropic. A is the correct option. Substances in which light travels with the same velocity in all directions is known as isotropic substances. This means that the refractive index or the phase velocity of a wave which is the same in all directions, hence isotropic. So A, isotropic is the correct option. Hope you have followed the questions. See you in the next video. Hope you can subscribe and like. Thank you.